Hi everyone. I'll give you guys some time to come in. Uh, what the heck? All right. So I'm gonna get started. Um, so let's get started with law of assumption. Law of assumption is, um, so it's. I feel like for the most part, it's often associated with Neville Goddard. If you don't know who that is, just look him up. Um, he has a bunch. There's a bunch of books, lectures, um, theories. Like, I mean, there's so much information on him. Um, Basically, what he suggested was that your reality is shaped by your assumptions, your dominant thoughts, assumptions, when it comes to any and everything. In essence, if you consistently think, or I would say think more than act, because I feel like acting as if it's more of a law of attraction thing, and some people have. Whew, I would say they've kind of abused that in a certain way. That's something I'll get into in my courses or in my memberships. But thinking as if you already have, or you already are what you say you are. So basically, if you're trying to manifest money, you will think as if you already have this. You will create assumptions that you repeat to yourself in your head out loud, however you want to do it, right? Um, the law emphasizes the power of your internal state of consciousness and how it influences your external world. So basically, when you change your inner world, your outer world will start to reflect, right? It's not something you do that you do today and then start checking the 3D. You cannot do that. You will literally delay yourself. So that is in short what law of assumption is. Basically, what you're experiencing in the 3D is your dominant thoughts. Um, Again, your inner state creates your outer state. So as you start to create assumptions that benefit you, like good assumptions, you will start to see change in the outer world, in your outer world. So yeah, well, I'm gonna get definitely into the law of assumption in my course. um Two, I wanted to talk about the memberships. Let me go to that screen. This is going to be a really short live, so that's why I'm just talking. I didn't wait for anyone to come in. You guys can rewind it if you're wanting a little brief um definition of what law of assumption is. Let me go to my courses. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. And of course, I have some watchers, and no one is talking. How are you guys? Let's go with the memberships first, actually. I was gonna do So I'm gonna talk about the memberships briefly, and then the courses and coaching. Um, Actually, where are my memberships on here? All right, so the first membership, which is the Radiant Essence Awakening, it is $14.99 a month. That is tier one. You get loyalty badges, members only videos, members only posts, manifestation challenges. That one is where you will get basically all videos that you will now see on the regular, for the regular people on the subscribers. I will, I have like affirmation videos. I will have subliminals. Um, information to use for your manifestation journey. A bunch of things. We'll do, yes, a bunch of like lectures too. Not lectures, but little small things that will help. You then have the Radiant Essence Evolving. I'm sorry, actually, it's Radiant Essence Glow Up. I'm sorry, I wrote that wrong. That is tier two. That one is $29.99 a month. You get loyalty badges, members only videos, members only posts, our manifestation. So basically everything that's in tier one, plus you get members only live streams where you can do questions and answers. Um, we do law of assumption teachings there, like which again they're live, so you can ask questions. Saturation sessions are when we're affirming together. Um, you know, there's power in numbers, and I've done a lot of saturation sessions with other people where I feel like we've gotten our stuff even faster. We'll be doing affirming for one another. There'll be games to win free coaching. I mean, there's a bunch of like stuff that's gonna go into that goes into that tier. So then let's talk. So, okay, we'll talk about the courses and then coaching will be last. So the SP course will be June 8th at 5 p.m. Eastern time. The time may change depending on who's on there. So it's on sale this week until Friday for $50. After that, it will be $75. You do receive three free gifts. My personalized manifestation ebook, which is a $15 value. A core belief of affirmation chart, which kind of it's listed the main core beliefs that I've noticed in people around that I've coached or I've talked to about manifestation or law of assumption, um, which is an $11 value. And then list of affirmations that shift you into your new identity. Because one thing I noticed about a lot of people in the manifestation journey is their affirmations do not emphasize what they have. They emphasize on like something happening, but not that something has already. So wording is very important. Included in this course is the basics of manifestation using law of assumption, what manifestation is, what the 3D reality is, and how to ignore it. What the law of assumption is basically, how manifestation works, how to manifest by affirming assumptions. Everyone is you pushed out. Circumstances don't matter. That's all going to be explained. Um, Creating new assumptions, getting rid of old stories, um, assumptions and resistance, because there is, again, your assumptions that you have are causing a lot of resistance. That's why you're still waiting. Revision, which is recreating basically your past, creating assumptions and other techniques. We'll also go over how to get success, basically covering mental diet, persisting, and what to expect as you're going through this. And I say journey, but literally there's people that have seen like they've had their manifestation happen overnight. Remember, SP is a specific person that can be anyone, whether it's a coworker, a family member, a lover, your partner that you're already with, your child, your boss, your neighbor, is anyone. So that's on sale till Friday for $50. Then we have the money course, which will be going over basically the manifestations, law of assumption basics, and then ways to manifest money without having to work for it. Literally, I've received tons of money, and I'm not gonna lie. So when I started Law of Assumption, I was with someone, and I ran into Law of Attraction, but from there I found Law of Assumption. And when I found out that you can manifest money, you don't have to work for it, I was game, because I was trying to leave my job, but I wanted to be a full-time hairstylist, but I also didn't want to be working all day every day, because if you've ever done hair, you're on your feet most of the day. And I was like, I don't want to be doing that all day every day to be making money. I don't want to work hard for money. And that's just literally what it was. So we'll be unlocking the secrets to becoming a money magnet, attract financial abundance effortlessly with this transformative course. Using the power of Law of Assumption, proven techniques. You'll shift your mindset to solve limiting beliefs, because like, I don't know if you guys ever heard money doesn't grow on a tree, but technically it does. So using like your past beliefs, the good ones, to help you manifest, you know like I said, money overnight. um and I have success stories with that myself, not just from me but from the people around me. And then I also have the Law of Assumption 101 and self-concept course. That one will basically will go be digging deep into Law of Assumption and self-concept. Self-concept to me is the foundation, because it's how you identify. So if you're constantly identifying as, someone who gets whatever they want, or you identify as someone who nothing ever works out for me, life always sucks. Um I have to go through all this stuff before something that can happen. So in that course, I'm going to help you basically dissolve those beliefs too, and create new beliefs that benefit you. um let's see, and then we have the coaching. So for coaching, I have several packages. The first one is the 3 email coaching package. It's $45. You receive 3 emails from me. We will unpack, like, basically you'll send me an email, and then from there I will see what your beliefs, I mean, not what your beliefs are, what you're trying to manifest. That covers 2 desires and 1 question per email. We have the 6 email coaching package, which is 80, and that you'll receive 6 emails from me, 3 desires, 1 question per email. We then also have a 30-minute coaching call. It's $60. I can answer any of your questions that allow us that time, or if you're needing to know, like, you're wanting to know what Law of Assumption is, you're needing help in general. I mean, 30 minutes may be enough. I would, if you're literally starting fresh, then I will go with an hour. But yeah, it's totally up to you. Um, We have the 1 hour, which is $100, the hour and a half, which is $150, and then there is a 15-minute follow-up call, which is $35. Now, for the follow-up call, the 15-minute follow-up call, you have to have had booked one of my other coaching packages. That one is not a coaching package that you can just purchase on the first time. You have to have had at least coaching with me, whether it was through one of my courses or through one of the other, like the coaching calls, or the email. I want to see if I forgot anything else. I don't think I did, but I just wanted to come in because I know people are asking questions. I know a lot of people don't read, so hopefully they'll watch this video. But yeah, it was supposed to be a short live. I love you guys. I will see you later. Bye.